Hi, I'm Moody, feeling moody. Time for a moon message. Spirit has me sitting down to do a message. Today's moon is the waxing gibbous moon under the astrological sign of Sagittarius. This reading is for, I don't know who. He just has me sitting down reading. Read. Okay, let's read. Okay. Silence. So there's no communication, no contact. Utter silence. Silence can be deafening. This is what I'm hearing. No apology. Utter silence. So I'm feeling like somebody needs to apologize, but they're not. They're not saying I'm sorry. Utter silence. Right. Single. Somebody is single and they are a work in progress. Okay. Meaning they're making progress. In August, it's back to business, getting down to business. Okay. Yeah, this one has they just disappear. Like you could hear from them. They say all this stuff, almost like the Knight of Wands energy. And then they're like gone. It's like, really? Why did you even come back? Or, okay. Maybe somebody's on their way back only to disappear again. Only to delay or derail this work in progress. Okay. Spirit said if you're the single one and you're a work in progress, you don't need an apology, and welcome the silence, because that's where the growth occurs. Like when you're working with you, your energy focused on you. This is lack of apology. Someone who disappeared on you, like when you wanted them to be there. Holidays, birthdays, maybe with the children, there was always an excuse. Okay, what else, Spirit? Anything else with this deck? He's mentioning this because you're going to receive communication. Somehow, some way, they may text you, they may directly call you, or your paths could cross. That could easily happen too. Okay, give me some more. Yeah, this is somebody who hasn't apologized because there's been no communication, no contact. Now, they could too be the one who is single and a work in progress. But in the past, they were the one who you could not count on. You couldn't rely on them. They were that Knight of Wands energy, male or female. And, you know, the Knights are communicators, so communication is coming. Four of Cups. They hope that you are not still disappointed. Yeah, they hope that that their message gets through. They hope you answer the phone when they call. Okay. Yeah, they hope that you've gotten over whatever happened the last time. What else, Spirit? Ten of Swords. They hope you've gotten over the Ten of Swords and that they can begin a new cycle with you. Because they, I guess, have been watching you. They've been watching you, and you are a work in progress. We saw that. You're a work in progress. They see you minding your shop, minding your business, taking care of your goals and objectives. They see that you're the Seven of Pentacles, very close to success, very close to the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, and then here comes the communication. Well, I hope collective is receptive, that they've forgiven me, but you haven't apologized. Okay. What about this apology and disappearing act? Nine of Wands. Stand your ground. Protect everything that you have invested. With the Seven of Pentacles, you've invested a lot. Spirit already said you're a work in progress. He likes what he sees. And you feel better about yourself. And that is exactly why this communication comes through. To test. To see if they could still put their foot in the door and get in. Yeah. But you're being told to stand your ground. Stand your ground. Okay. If the Spirit just said, if they come with the apology, of course we have to forgive, right? We have to forgive, but you don't forget. And immediately you shut it down. Disappearing. One thing that they say they're gonna do and they don't do it, shut it down. Right. Come on. Knight of Swords, right? Anything that comes from Holy Spirit is going to be clear. It's going to come in peace. They're going to want to be your friend. They're going to be conscious of you, your feelings. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to be totally opposite of this past energy. In other words, Knight of Swords. The way that they talk to you is going to be very different. So if this person is truly heard, you'll truly changed, you'll hear that in their conversation. Okay. Spirit said no. The Sun reversed for me is no. They haven't changed. They have not changed. They're just as dark as ever. Whoa. Because this is trifling behavior. The silence, the lack of apology, the disappearing. All of that's disrespectful. Like Shaka Khan and Mary J. Blige's song Disrespectful. Yeah. Okay. So if you're single and you're a work in progress, you're focused on your goals and objectives in August, nurturing, putting in effort, and things are starting to stabilize and come together. No, this person will have your attention diverted, right? They want you to focus on them because they don't want you to be successful. This is like they want to stop the progress. That's it. I'm telling you. What else, Spirit? You need to socialize, right? You need to get out and socialize. Find a new crowd. Just be you. Now's the time to do that, right? We have the end of the summer. We have the fall. It'll be winter soon enough. Now is the time to get out in nature. That's what Spirit is saying. Yeah. Your resiliency, your perseverance. That's why he said protect the work that's currently in progress. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're giving your time and effort to. Right, because it looks like there's a test that's coming. There's some communication that's coming that kind of tests your endurance. That, yeah, it tests whether or not it could test your confidence, right? I think that this is like a warning. If you give into this communication with somebody who doesn't deserve it. And so it's really like, shut this down, because Spirit already told you they haven't changed. Just as dark as they want to be, you've changed, right? Yeah, this is about walking away, having the courage and the confidence, because for some reason this person knew how to push your buttons. Maybe the sex was good, there was something about them, and they knew that they had that pull on you. And this could be the first time that your paths have crossed since you've been away. And so Spirit is bringing that to your attention. It's going to take confidence and courage to walk away. Okay. So tell me what's going on that's new when we walk away. Now that we're a work in progress, what's new? Yeah. Getting out there, open ourselves up. That you had the 3 of Cups, right? Being lighthearted, communicating, having fun, hanging out in nature, doing the things that you enjoy. What makes you happy is always the question, right? How can you fill your cup up? How can you feel better? Spirit says recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This is the time to be outside in the sun with people who are aligned with you. Not grumpy, not always have a hidden agenda. You can't be yourself because you don't know what that agenda is, right? No. But I do see you being playful, communicating, spending time around people that make you laugh. Yeah. Okay. And in doing that, is there anything else you want to say? I want to know. Is that going to bring somebody new? Well, it could. It could. He's talking about this 3 of Swords again. Oh, somebody new could also not be. Oh, he's saying that somebody new may also be doing this currently to you guys. It may not just be a past person. It could be somebody new. Yeah. They're still playing mind games, all of that. Okay. Okay. So really discernment is needed here, Spirit, right? Are you telling them what? That you're going to deploy some guardian angels to let them know? Because sometimes we can't see people's intentions. For some of you, this person is having difficulty with their feelings towards you because they're still figuring themselves out. There's an issue with sexuality. That's why there's silence. That's why, they let you down and there's no apology. That's why whenever they say they're coming or they're going to do something, you have to take that with a grain of salt because they don't come. And if they do, you're shocked. I know. So Spirit is saying it's really not even you. It's their issue with figuring themselves out sexually, right? That's what's really happening. Okay, but a lot of us see it as rejection. It really hurts, right? Because you don't know this. You don't know what's going on, what's keeping them away, why they're playing games with your heart. Okay. Yeah, for that, you would have to use caution. This person has been out there, especially if they are sexually involved. For some of you, with both sexes. Right. And for others, they enjoy the same sex more, which is very different from when they were with you. Spirit says caution and health. Health issues. Find out more information. Go to the doctor. Get yourself tested. And have safe sex. Caution. Proceed with caution. Okay, Spirit. What else? I'm going to summarize this. Spirit wants you to name all the things you love. Yeah, some of you that are single, making progress, tending your own garden, right? You need to give yourself all the love and attention that you need, right? By focusing on the things that you love. So he wants you to sit down and write down all the things that you love and then start to do them. Okay. What else, Spirit? Because we are responsible for our happiness, our joy. For some, a lot of shadow energy is associated with this. There's a deep hurt. This goes very deep. Of course, it could be a Leo, because you have the Sun and the Strength card. Serious Leo. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A lot of swords here. They have you all in your head. Yeah, you have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces with the cups here, the Three of Cups. I'm hearing, yeah, they know how to schmooze you, take you out. Like, they know exactly what buttons to push to get you. Male or female. Women know how to work it. And men do too. So, right. What? They know they got your heart, child. Forget it. And they see you're single, you're working, you're looking good. You're looking good. All right. Let us, where's my other, okay. Summarize this for the collective. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what's it going to be? Are you going to gain, or are you going to deplete your energy fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Go with the flow. Go with the current. Whatever people want, it's like we can't force them to act in any way. We can't expect them to act like we would, right? So if they don't want to, or through their actions, they're showing that they don't want to be around for a reason. They feel uncomfortable with themselves because of their sexuality. That's the truth about it. And you maybe didn't know that until now. And that's why Spirit is talking about, now that you know, you learn to ride the waves of life, right? Just like the sturgeon fish. They, throughout the whole year, are in the water, in the currents of the water. survival in the water isn't easy either, right? There are bigger fish and there are currents. There are things that happen that are very dangerous in the water, just as life itself. So when you're faced with difficult times, you can either confront it and then choose to fight against it, or go with it. Confront it, see what it is, don't hide it from it, face it. There's something that's keeping this person away from you, but it's not you, it's on them. And that's really how you have to look at it all the time. Absolutely. They can't be there for you. They don't deserve they don't deserve you. They don't. All right. So Spirit said, if your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways, welcoming abundance in all forms into your life. I love this. Okay. So could be a singles reading too, because you're single and you're a work in progress, and you're coming out of something and now you're being tested. Yeah, first of all, 444, you need to know that you are protected. You are protected. When you are confronted with this communication, you can withstand whatever the devil has up their sleeve. That's what Spirit said, 444 in the comments. Yeah, you can rebel against it. There is justice, truth, in love. Get ready for good things that you've been hoping for. Continue to walk that path, right? Continue to nurture yourself. Continue your work. You are making progress. You were born for a higher calling, some of you. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions. And Holy Spirit will align with you to provide the right people, the right circumstances, and the right resources to make things happen. You needed to hear that. And that is why Spirit had me sit down and do this message. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Until the next moon phase. Namaste.